Okay, so hello guys, and welcome to another Mario Kart stream. And today I will be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with viewers again, kind of like how I did last time, and Hunter's joining me again. And this time I'm actually celebrating hitting 25,000 subscribers, since I'm only a few subscribers away. I think only about 5 or less. But yeah, I want to make sure the audio sounds good, but I'm going to go ahead and join. Oh, so are you on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe yet?
Yeah, I have it open. I have it.
Okay. Yeah, it's the same room as last time. Hello, Soshi. And hello everyone who was previously watching Soshi's live stream. I think I'll start off with Snowland. But yeah, um everyone is welcome to join the tournament since I have it open. And the code is on screen. And I'll also send it in the live chat just so everyone gets it. But yeah, I'm about to hit 25,000 subscribers. I'll pin that message. Hello, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. How is you? I'm doing good. Hello, Orange Human in Super Starfy 2002. Okay. So we have someone else in the room now. So she said, I beat Mario Advance 2 today. Nice! Also, does the audio sound okay? Just let me know if I need to adjust anything. In Super Starfy 2002, 100%ed Super Mario Advance. I haven't beat any of the ones on NSO yet, but I have beat um, I beat Mario Advance 1, like the original version on GBA, since I have it on a, cartridge. Okay, the audio is good. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I feel like this is one of my, like, it's actually surprising. Like, this track is actually surprisingly up there as one of my favorite tracks in the Booster Course Pass, Snowland, because I feel like it looks really good compared to the others. Like, honestly, it doesn't look too far off from a base track, like a base game track. Like, especially with the snow and ice textures. Okay. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Unsweet. I have a Super Mario Advance 2 and a bootleg Super Mario Advance core cart. Yeah, I actually got a bootleg Super Mario Advance 4 cart a few years ago, but I ended up returning it because it was a bootleg. And that's actually the cartridge that I used in the video for How to Spot a Game Boy Advance bootleg that I made a few years ago. I recently finished ranking every boss on a save file on Cuphead. Felt amazing. Wow, that's pretty good. I think I'll do Animal Crossing. I haven't played that track in a while. Someone said there's a buzzing sound. I think that might be my laptop fan. What did the bootleg have? I think it just looked slightly off, with like the label and everything.
Spangbill? Spangbill?
Spangbill.
I'm SpongeBob.
I'm Spankbill.
Hello, Patrick. Hello, I'm Spangbill.
Hopefully Speedy Dave returns in this stream.
He better.
That's like your rival.
Yeah. I may be fast, but he's speedy.
I find it funny how good the basic cart is in this game.
Yeah, Alex, by the way, I have a Hot Wheels card that's the exact same part combination you're using right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think I remember seeing something like that before. But it does fit Drybone's, the Drybone's color palette pretty well.
Yeah. Oh. Get him. I threw like 200 fireballs at you and none of them hit. And then I threw a red shell and it hit the fireballs that I threw. But I still won.
Okay. For the last few races, I'm gonna have a surprise me, but you, put your guesses in now. The cartridge I had was a plain orange label with Raccoon Mario, next to the Link It Up logo. The label was upside down, too.
Yeah, there was another Mario Kart Hot Wheels car that was like toting the Sneakster and the steering wheel was the same color as Toad's skin. So he just had a flesh-colored steering wheel.
You know, speaking of Toad, I hope they add Toad colors in a one of these updates for the Booster Course Pass. Because if they have Purple Toad, I would just I would basically main Purple Toad as like a joke that kind of to annoy Soshi. I just keep saying "Stay Perky" during the whole stream and just play as Purple Toad.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe there'll be another balance patch where Toad actually happens to be good. The new meta is just, I don't know, Toad Blue Falcon.
Everyone on Twitter right now is just so sure a Direct is gonna happen this week. Like, they're not even... Like, it's so funny. Like, a few weeks ago, they're like, everyone's too desperate for a Direct. But now, like, everyone is, like, gaslighting themselves into thinking a Direct is gonna happen.
I don't know. It might, but, like...
I mean, it's a yeah, it's a possibility, and I want it to happen, but... There's always a chance that it won't happen, because, I mean... Like, Nintendo really hasn't done a Direct when there wasn't E3, but I still think there is a chance, because we don't really know anything after Pikmin 4, but I do think it is funny that everyone's, like, gaslighting themselves into thinking there will be a Direct this week.
I don't think this is really anything new. Like, someone says there's gonna be a Direct, and it's like, oh, yeah, it is, it's true. But no one can say for sure until Mario says for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going... I still lost. Ah, God, I drifted too far out at the last turn.
I've considered getting an Easy Flash cart for the GBA so I can play an ungodly amount of Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. Electrodome is quite a track. You mean, actually, it's called Electrodrome?
Jerome.
The only good Purple Toad is the Purple Toad memes on Instagram. You mean the one that... The best Purple Toad is the one that says stay perky.
I keep forgetting that there's real-life cars in this game. Like...
Yeah, it's so weird. Remember the commercial that, like, released alongside the update? Well, with the original Mario Kart 8?
Mario in 2015.
But yeah, that commercial went so hard.
I remember the GLA used to be, like, horrible in the meta. Now I think it's alright. Let's put it to the test against, Soshi.
A Mario Kart 8, the Wii U version, for some reason I exclusively played the GLA carts because I thought they were funny.
They are pretty funny.
And for some reason, I only bought one of the DLC packs on the Wii U. I don't know why I didn't buy the other one. Like, I got the Link one, but I didn't get the Animal Crossing one back in the original version of this game.
Huh. Yeah, the real-life Mercedes-Benz cars in Mario Kart is like seeing the NASCAR racer Danica Patrick in the Sonic racing game. Wait, what do you mean that already exists? And Wreck-It Ralph's in there too? As well as Team Fortress 2 characters? This is a real game.
Wait, which one was that?
Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
I think there's one of the Sonic, I think one of the games around that time, was on, Breaking Bad. Well, I know Jesse did play Sonic 06 on one of the episodes, but he also played I think he played one of the Sonic racing games.
I'm willing to bet it's Sonic R.
No, it was like it was like one of the modern ones. So it was like Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing. I think it was probably that one. Someone can fact check me on this. Any Breaking Bad fans? Yes, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
Any Breaking Baddies?
I remember specifically like one episode where he was playing like Jesse was playing Sonic 06 with Brock. Jesse, what the hell are you doing? Why are you playing Sonic 06? We gotta cook.
Yo, Mr. White, I thought it would be funny.
No, they played Sonic R and Malcolm in the Middle.
Ha! I told you. I told you.
If I had a nickel for every time a Sonic game was shown in a Bryan Cranston show, I'd have 2, which isn't much, but it's weird that it happened twice.
It's too much.
Okay. Have you heard about the leak for Everybody 1-2 Switch? There was like someone leaked the back of the box.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know about it, but I was just saying.
Well,
like, okay.
Basically,
Basically,
it supports 100 players on smartphones. But the only
What the? A blow cell went for me when I was in second place. Ugh.
But as I was saying, basically it supports 100 players on smartphones, but the only caveat is everyone has to be in the same room. So, and it doesn't support online like Jackbox. Because when I first saw the 100 player thing, I was like, oh, cool, I could play this through Discord. But then I was like, oh. It's only 100 players, but in the same room. Yeah, if you get 100 players to play this game, it's gonna be like the first episode of SpongeBob. Where they're like, where it has like all the, anchovies crowded around the Krusty Krab. It's gonna be like that, but people playing, Everybody 1-2 Switch.
Yeah, they didn't really think that one through, did they?
I wish I had 100 Pikmin, so I could play, Everybody 1-2 Switch with, like, a bunch of Pikmin. Because that's conveniently rounds up to 100 with the amount of Pikmin you can have, in those games, so... Let's see. No way the Switch can have 100 phones connected at once. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think it's that hard for like a smartphone to connect with something, because it's like, I don't know, maybe it will be extremely laggy. I mean, maybe the horse shit description is accurate. Maybe it's like extremely laggy, and Nintendo didn't really think this one through. They just did the playtest and just had it like sitting in a box for about a year, like the one leak describes. Who knows? Maybe it works pretty well. So she said, I watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl recently, and it was honestly really bad. Yeah, I remember watching that as a kid, and it's really weird. Okay, I wish I was in the room with everyone else. I guess I'll just leave the group and then rejoin. Okay, now hopefully it will work. Finally! There's Spang Bill. I like how we have like a meme every stream. Like last time it was Speedy Dave, this time it's Spang Bill.
Spring beer. Oh God, Michael Rat. Michael Rat is in this. No, it's Mikkel Rat.
DK Summit is one of my favorite tracks, honestly. I think I might have said this on the last stream. You could say it's peak. Quite literally.
Haha. You could say it's peak, but Coconut Mall also exists on the Wii version. This one just is like it's Coconut Mall.
Yeah, I feel like the version in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or at least well, in the Booster Course Pass, I feel like that version, it kind of feels like Coconut Mall Light, basically.
What?
Okay.
Damn, shock dodge. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Red shell, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. God. What? Oh my God, first! Oh my God.
Thank you, J-Plays. won't let me return to the lobby with everyone else. Try leaving and rejoining. Sometimes that works. Because I feel like when you join, it automatically groups you with people.
I'm sorry that had to. I'm sorry that had to happen, Spoon Man. Yeah, Spoon Man was like right on the finish line, but then he got hit by a red zone and passed him. And gone first.
You know, I'm gonna try to get a couple other people, to join the stream. Well, not, I mean, one person not on, voice chat, because I'm not sure if they're able to, but I know, hopefully Dimitri and Anton Retro can join later, but I wanted to try to get, Mevins to join, Mevins from Twitter, to play, at least in the, actual game. You're probably aware of who I'm talking about. Well, at least the people watching the stream.
No, I think I know him.
He used to be controversial, but then he had a redemption arc. But I've known him since 2021 on Discord and, well, Twitter and Discord.
Ah, God, it went under the track. Oh my God, that's cringe.
Oh yeah, and then he recently left Twitter. Okay.
I don't really know, like, why Mevin's Odyssey was controversial on Twitter, but, like, I do remember him having beef with Crimson Mayhem. And it's like, and then was like, oh, what do you think of this guy? And then Dubas Goobas was like, dude, okay, look, I know he has some cringe takes, but, like, you're kind of acting like a dick right now. And you should probably stop. It was something like that.
Bye, Orange Human.
Alex, do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh. Wait, no, the thing you just mentioned? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, Crimson Mayhem is weird. Like, I feel like a few months ago, I mean, his takes were, like, relatively, like, mild and just decent. Like, I mean, he actually retweeted and, like, replied to a lot of my tweets. Because, I mean, my account is kind of, like, a lot of big Twitter accounts have actually, like, seen my account, because, through, like, since I've followed, like, since I'm kind of like mutuals with people like Mevins and a few others, but
And you made the funny skeleton key tweet.
yeah. Even though my experience with Twitter has just been pretty negative overall. I mean, I have had a few fun moments there with some of the tweets that I've made. It is funny to, like, kind of just do, like troll tweets and things sometimes.
Twitter is responsible for some of the best and worst things I've ever seen on the internet.
Hey, Demeech.
Wait,
Congrats.
what?
Yeah, Demeech is in the chat. Congrats on 25k.
Holy
I'm currently
shit.
not at home, so I can't join directly. But congrats on 25k. Thank you, Demeech.
Wow. Right. Ah, no horn. Wahoo. Step right up. Come on, you know, it's a Mario. Yahoo.
For some reason, my computer screen started to slowly turn off, but I think that's because I haven't really tapped or moved anything on my screen, so. Crimson is kind of a jerk, not gonna lie. Yeah, he was like the things he said were relatively mild a few months ago, but it just, like, for some reason, I feel like he kind of fell off. Like, just a few months ago, like I would say around the beginning of the year, he kind of fell off. Like, his takes now are just, like, I don't know, it's just, he's been getting in a lot of controversy with people, and then, yeah, and then he kind of, can't believe they made a real-life city based on this track. He said, I can't wait for Demeech to make up fans who defend $70 Zelda, as if I make people up and don't base the tweets off real tweets. Yeah, with the $70 thing, I don't like, I think with the things that you were saying on the community post, I think you were mostly kind of making fun of the fact that Nintendo fans will really defend anything, rather than the fact that fans were actually defending the $70 price tag. But I feel like Twitter has, like, an obsession with you, Demeech. Like, it's just like they won't. It just seems like every time you post something or post a video, they'll just, like, find some way to, like, get likes or karma out of it.
I feel like part of that is because they kind of know that Mitch is gonna respond. I mean, like, I remember, like, looking at this one post where he was like, where he made, like, it was like in quotes, oh, the Switch era is the best console since the GameCube, but then it just shows a bunch of stuff of why the Switch era sucks, and then I saw, and, like, after digging deep enough, I saw one comment that was like, dude, just, like, admit you're, like, and making stuff up, and, like, I don't know, just, like, just the fact that immediately after he made a post, I was like, oh, everyone thinks I keep making shit up, and it's like, did you dig for that comment, dude? Like, I mean, you probably didn't, because, like, you get notifications, but, like, I don't know, I did, and it's just like, wow, okay.
Crimson accused someone as threatening him over, Star Wars, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he, like, I don't know, it just seems like he's done a lot of, Crimson, he seems like he's done a lot of, very controversial things. Like he's called out a lot of people that wasn't really like in. I feel like in cases where it wasn't really necessary.
I feel like Crimson. I say this in the nicest way possible. I feel like Crimson may have missed a, you know, go outside and maybe take a bit of a break from the internet. Because, like, what I've seen from him, he doesn't seem to be that bad of a guy. I mean, yeah, he does make some pretty bizarro takes. But like, I know he has the tism, so like.
They literally whined about the fact we praise Pac-Man Museum Plus. Was that also Crimson who said that? Because, wow, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. Look, I'm not saying that like it's okay for him to do this stuff. Like throwing someone over Star Wars, like, yeah, that's pretty bad. But like.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I feel like he should probably move away from Twitter. Like, it seems like he's just, I feel like the best way to describe it is terminally online.
It just, yeah, for lack of a better term. I mean, that's probably the best term there is, but like. But I don't know.
You know, I wouldn't really call people who I call terminally online, I wouldn't really call them bad. I just feel like they're just on the internet way too much, or just involved with internet drama way too much, to the point where they just really... just getting in a lot of unnecessary drama that they don't need to. I just feel like... I feel like it was good that Mevins, kind of stepped away from Twitter. I feel like that was a good decision for him. I feel like more people should, probably do that.
Yeah, and I definitely think that Crimson is one of them, because, like, I've probably said this, like, 3 times already. I really, like, this is just me speaking personally, like, just from seeing some of his tweets, like, he's weird. He seems weird at worst, and I don't know, he's just... I feel like the best he can do is just, you know, take a break from the internet and like, you know, kind of learn how to control how it feels more, because, like, he does have a bit of... He does say in his bio that he does have autism, and, like, I know from experience that, like, it can be hard to kind of... It's harder for an autistic person to control their emotions more than a you know, typical person. So, like, and like, sometimes it could feel like you're not in control, but, like, you are in control. It's just a bit harder than most, and I just feel like he's gotta...
Yeah, and you know who all, another somewhat controversial person that I'm actually friends with, who is kind of stepping away from Twitter as well, Fawful the Great. I know some people have some problems with her, but I feel like a lot of the time... Have you heard about Fawful the Great? Or Jamie?
I think so.
I feel like it's a good thing that she stepped away from Twitter, because I feel like she was engaging... Well, I mean... I think she's a good person, but I feel like she kind of engages with, like, drama involving Mario a little too much. I feel like it was almost to the point where a lot of people were kind of tired of it, and I feel like people were kind of getting the wrong idea of who she actually was, as, like, because I feel like she really isn't, like, how she acts on Twitter and everything. She doesn't really act like that outside of Twitter. I feel like that was mostly because she was kind of engaging with, like, a lot of unnecessary drama in the Mario community, like with Paper Mario and like other Mario related things, but I feel like that's good that she took a break from Twitter. And the Beach said, Kami Animal Crossing guy is a legit D-mag. Crimson is just addicted to Twitter. Yeah, oh yeah, and that Animal Crossing, yeah.
Who
Oh,
was Kami Animal Crossing guy?
do you know the Communist Party of Animal Crossing?
Uh,
It's like,
Maybe.
I've dealt with them before. They're pretty annoying.
Yeah, like, a communist Animal Crossing party does not sound like a fun account. They probably...
Do you know those? Do you know those Twitter
they
accounts? I'll let you go ahead.
like... Yeah, like... You know, like... I don't know, like... Just... I kind of forgot what I was about to say, but, like, it was something along the lines of, like... Oh, boy, like... I feel like the extent was just... Oh, God. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Communist Animal Crossing Party does not sound like a fun Twitter account. I feel like they just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna stop.
Okay, so basically, this account, they
Uh-oh.
basically mocked, and brought other people down, like, with their tweets, like, and this wasn't just the Meech, this was, like, almost like anyone on, anyone on Twitter or YouTube that they thought were, like, it didn't, like, just include people who were critical of Nintendo, just, like, really anyone that they found that they didn't like. Like, I think they mocked me over one of the... I think they mocked me over some meme that I made. I forgot what it was, but it was, like, they mocked me, they got into some beef with the Meech, and then some other people on Nintendo Twitter. It's just... I feel like that... And they're also, like, they're like those accounts that make, like, really unfunny, memes, like, bringing other people down. I'm not sure if you kind of know what I mean, but, like, there's also another account that's similar to that actually got, like, suspended recently.
Probably, like, just really...
There's
probably just, like, one of those left-leaning political memes that just, like, barely feels like a meme and more just, like, it just more feels like... It feels like just downright just... propaganda or something. It's just like, please see my political views, please. Oh God, I do not like to do something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's also this other guy recently. I'm not sure if they said anything about the Meech or like or got into that controversy, but I know they were just kind of annoying in general. This one account, they were called Poco Choco, I think. And they had like that.
Poco Choco on these nuts.
And they had this like King Boo profile picture. You think a lot of people in the chat might know who I'm talking about, but I feel like they were kind of like Communist Party of Animal Crossing, where they just like mocked random people. I mean, they did call out people sometimes, like legitimately problematic people. That's fine. I think those people kind of deserve to get called out, but like they also just mocked like random people, like random art that people made, and just randomly just brought other people down. Like, I don't know. It's just, I kind of hate those types of Twitter accounts. And I feel like they're always, like, the ones that people kind of gravitate to. Just due to the nature of Twitter. Because they're always, like, the ones that get, like, around, like, 10,000 followers. And it's just... I've noticed a few of those accounts in the Nintendo Twitter sphere.
Honestly,
The Beach. Do you know? I was asking the Beach if you knew, if he knew who I was talking about with that one guy who, recently got suspended, who did a similar thing to the Communist Party of Animal Crossing.
I just got like hit by like 2 blue shells in a row. Like I blocked the first one with a horn, and then immediately came another blue shell. Yeah, by removing coins, you get to have Mario Kart Wii's in a balance. Great. Anyway, sorry.
But also, well, kind of unrelated, but this is actually my favorite Mario Kart track. Like, just, like, out of all of them.
Right, what? I gotta see this. Oh, Mount Wario! Yo!
Oh, you don't know who that is? Okay, I guess you're kind of lucky, Demeech. There's also a fake Demeech account that essentially shitposts. I would usually be mad, but man, it is funny. They even referenced Cody and Peter Pan.
I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt that it's probably satire, but this is obviously just some weird Twitter stuff that I'm just very out of the loop. Oh yeah, I think I was gonna say something about Twitter where it's like recently on the internet, recently I've just kind of felt like the internet, like everyone just kind of uses it to just try to post and like just feel smarter than everyone else, and like I feel like Twitter is just the biggest example of that.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
Oh, hey, look who's in the chat. Hey, Mevins.
Hey, Mevin's Odyssey.
Thanks for inviting me, but I'm afraid I'm gonna pass on this tournament. Sorry. That's okay, I understand. You're welcome to join another time.
Mm. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, enough of like Twitter talk, but like so one time I was watching Puss in Boots 1, and it is a movie that exists, and also after watching it, I take back that one thing I said about The Last Wish, where I thought the Spider-Verse animation was just kind of jarring and like sort of unnecessary, because like I saw the stylization of the first Puss in Boots and it was really lame and honest, and I was like, you know what, seeing how it could have been, yeah, I'm really glad that the Spider-Verse animation of The Last Wish exists. And like the thing is, I didn't even hate the Spider-Verse animation. It really looks, because you know, it looks really good.
Yeah, and you know, that Spider-Verse style, I feel like kind of I know it's used in a lot of movies nowadays, like the Bad Guys and the Mitchells and the Machines, but I actually really like that style, because I feel like it's a perfected version of 3D animation, because I feel like compared to like just the vanilla 3D animation, it looks really nice. And I feel like it kind of fills in a gap that was kind of missing for 2D animation that has been kind of missing since the 2000s.
Like what kind of animation has been missing?
Oh, like 2D like traditional 2D animation.
Oh yeah.
Because you know how in the early 2000s, like late 90s to early 2000s, like I feel like 2D animation was basically perfected, like movies like Iron Giant and Treasure Planet. Like I think like the animation in like some of those movies around that time looked really good, but I feel like they kind of phased it out in favor for like really ugly looking 3D animation. I mean, I do love those ugly looking 3D animation from like the 90s and early 2000s, but I feel like 2D animation was still really good around that time, so it's kind of sad that they like completely phased it out by like the mid to late 2000s.
Yeah.
TND says congrats.
So, like, I don't.
Thank you, TND.
But like, I don't want. Like, gosh, I screwed up the funny shortcut. Anywho's, alright. Train of thought has left the station. Yeah, like, I like both 2D and 3D animation, but like, just, I don't know, just after seeing less and less 2D animation, it's just kind of like, damn, I miss it.
Yeah.
But like,
Hey Reese, speaking of CGI, do you know Desmond the dog? I'm not sure.
I don't. Probably for the best.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know about Dougal. Do not talk about Dougal.
Oh no.
This stream is not a safe place for Dougal. Not even Dougal fans, just Dougal.
Did you ever beat Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope? Not yet, but I'm like really close to the end. I do want to beat it soon because I really like the game. I think I will beat it before the next DLC comes out because I do want to play like the that one Spark Hunter DLC thing that's releasing, and then also the Rayman DLC because I'm really excited about that. And I really hope with the Rayman DLC that they'll actually interact with the Mario characters rather than just the Rabbids.
I hope that there's more Rayman characters like Glowbox and the funny long-nosed creatures. And I don't know, the great Rigatoni from the very short-lived Rayman cartoon.
I think I know about the Rayman cartoon, but I've only like seen it like thrown around sometimes on the internet.
It's only like 3 to 5 episodes. It's really short-lived.
Congrats on 25k subs, Reese. Thank you, Jaden the Red Fox.
Rayman is voiced by Billy West, also known as it's Fry. He's voiced by Stimpy from Ren and Stimpy. It's like, my friend here can fix your car. It's me, Billy West's Rayman from the Rayman cartoon. It's me.
Wait, what year did this air?
I don't know. It aired. I'm pretty sure it aired after Rayman 2: The Great Escape, because it has Glowbox and Sawbeard, or whoever the name of the main villain of Rayman 2 is. I'm gonna call him the Great Rigatoni. That's not who it is, but I'm just gonna call him that because I know because I know about the Great Rigatoni and none of you do.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that Rayman 2 doesn't have a Switch port yet, because I feel like they've ported it on like a ton of consoles. Like, I think it's on the isn't it on like the DS and 3DS, or is it like just the 3DS?
I don't know.
No, I know it's definitely on the 3DS, like with Rayman 3D. I need to look it up how many times Rayman 2 was re-released.
How many times has Rayman 1 re-released?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was... Okay. So Rayman 2 is on the Nintendo 64, PC, Dreamcast, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, Game Boy Color, DS, iOS, and 3DS.
The Nintendo iOS? Never heard of that.
It's weirdly just iOS, but not Android.
I'm in a lobby with Noelle from Deltarune. Oh, And the Mii looks so cute too. I love it.
We should watch the Red Ape Family.
Oh.
Even better, Velma.
We should watch Hot Diggity Demon series Brain Dump. And skip the first arc where
Hey, look, Kirby's in the chat.
What?
Congratulations, Reese. Thank you, Kirby.
Thank you, Kirby from the Kirby series. I love your games. You're my favorite video game franchise of all time, right there next to F-Zero. And Mario, I guess. Like, Mario's kind of cool. I might.
Let's marathon the Red Ape Family, Velma, and Primos. Oh yeah, I heard about that one, the Primos. Yeah, that looks awful.
Oh god, Primos, what's that?
It's basically like,
Oh my god! Double blue shells! Ugh. It's like the second time
it's
happened.
basically the show. It's like a kind of like it's basically a Loud House ripoff. If Loud House wasn't bad already, about a Mexican American family, but they're like completely butchering like different Spanish phrases and everything, and it's just a complete joke. And the animation style is just really weird too. Like it's a generic late 2010 style.
I think I might have heard of Primos. Primo. I saw like one thumbnail for it on Rebel Taxi. It's how Disney's Oi Primos pissed off everyone. This cartoon just looks like, I would say it looks like the Mexican Loud House because it looks like.
Isn't there a show like that already exists, like a spin-off to Loud House?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
How about we watch all 750 episodes of Simpsons? How about only the modern ones? Because
Homer Simpson.
Only the modern ones, because we're kind of lumping it in with all of these other shows that we're watching. So, and also Modern Family Guy. Have you seen that one clip where this guy with this? There's like this one guy who has like a King Ollie profile picture on YouTube. He made this rant about Modern Family Guy.
Oh, I know about him. I watched the Deathwing Dork video. Deathwing Dork said that Bowser sucks and I hate him. Bowser's. I like Bowser.
I think I said that. I think I said that one clip to Demeech about the because I think a lot of people were comparing it to like Demeech's skits, and I mean I can see why.
I can very much see why. All right, blue shell time.
Honestly, I think it would be funny if I did a collab with that guy in the future about something, because I mean he likes Paper Mario too, so
yeah. I think I also saw like part of a stream of Deadwing Dork where you saw like this really this really sad apology that that the King Ollie did, and it was
Hmm.
just like, all right, and like it, I think it was just going to the comments where it's just like, oh, I kind where they were like, you know, somewhat sympathizing with the guy despite, you know, kind of being, a little insane.
Hmm.
Uh, but like they were like, oh, I kind of somewhat unironically like this guy because it just takes me back to a simpler time to where like with like older YouTube channels, like with all the really with like
Yeah.
everyone trying to cash in on angry video game nerd success, and it just kind of reminded them of that. And it was just
Yeah.
like, oh, it's funny. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to Mario Kart TV to see if that. All right. Oh no. Wait, is it? Oh, it's right there. Okay, it's still up.
But yeah,
Get.
I thought it was funny from that one clip, like that one clip from the King Ollie guy. Like at the end of it, he's like, "Rosalina, you're one dynamite gal." It's just like, it's just so random how he just inserts Rosalina into everything. What's the rumor about a Nintendo Direct this week? What's the rumor about a Nintendo Direct this week? Is it credible? I'm not sure. I mean, there has been a few things floating around.
Hold on.
Like there was that one thing where the Japanese Nintendo website updated, and then there was like some Brazilian website that did something. I don't know. And then there's also like a thing where Nintendo made like a Donkey Kong tweet recently for Father's Day, but they had it like completely themed around Donkey Kong. And then there was like a Mario Baseball thing that they promoted. Well, not like actually Mario Baseball, but they used the Mario Baseball render at like a baseball game, and they kind of like they had a couple like Mario Baseball renders they used at a baseball game somewhere. I don't know. It seems like things have been like heating up recently. But I mean, I want to be like, even though it seems like Nintendo probably won't do a Direct because of like the fact that they don't do a Direct during E3, like when they don't have E3. So I don't know, but it seems like it would make a lot of sense if they did, because we don't really know anything after Pikmin 4. We still don't know anything about the Splatoon 3 DLC, and also we need to know about Wave 5 for Mario Kart as well. So
yeah, we need to see Diddy Kong.
Oh, hey TND.
And Funky Kong.
And thank you. Yeah, but it seems like everyone is like thinking it will happen on Wednesday. I mean, the last few Directs have happened on Wednesday, so I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't know. It seems like Twitter is kind of like I said earlier, kind of seems like everyone is gaslighting themselves into thinking a Direct will happen. But it will be funny if it just like nothing happens, or even better, if a partner showcase happens.
Oh,
hey Anton Retro.
yeah,
Also,
yet another partner showcase where they don't show Silk Song.
But you know, the partner showcase last year that happened was actually pretty good since it revealed Pac-Man World Repack. But yeah, Anton Retro, you're welcome to join. I have a call open on Discord if you want to join.
The most, I think, if I don't, this is kind of gonna be a bit controversial, but I kind of liked the most recent partner showcase because, all right, hear me out. Video Game Donkey was shown.
Oh, that was actually an Indie World. I think there's actually a difference between partner showcases and Indie Worlds.
Wow, I'm a big screwball, aren't I?
Hey,
but
Anton Retro joined.
But yeah, apparently.
I think Kate's working.
Apparently, the Indie World Showcase like sucked. The Final Freddy security breach was shown. But all I saw from that indie showcase was the thing for Animal Well, and Video Game Donkey was on there because Animal Well is the first game that Big Mode is publishing, and Big Mode is the Donkey indie publisher.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that.
Yeah.
A game, right?
Yeah.
What, Animal
Like-
Well?
Yeah, and like with, I guess.
And then
Publishing,
Donkey's publishing
right?
thing, yeah. Because I think he has like the publishing company called Big Mode, I think.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm joining the tournament now.
Nice.
Nintendo Direct hype, or a Nintendo Direct mini partner showcase mini.
Yeah.
It will literally just be like they're gonna just show like one game and it's gonna be like some farming.
No,
game.
they're gonna even better. Everybody 1-2 Switch Direct. Just a full Direct
I can't
dedicated.
believe that
No.
that game releases like what in like, is it
At the
like
end
12
of
days?
Yeah. And
It
you know,
releases in
the
12
day
days and we know nothing.
And
How
you know-
does that ever happen to a Nintendo
Reckoning
game?
is upon us, and
And
everyone's gonna forget about it because it's 1-2 fucking Switch.
and
I
you
might
know,
just get the game if they don't print it a lot.
and you know, have you heard that it supports up to 100 players on smartphone, but everyone has to be in the same room.
Yeah.
But you know,
You have to bring
technically,
that game on like a cruise.
when I go to Canada, to Toronto, we could technically play that game together.
Oh yeah.
When we meet up.
That would be really great.
Oh.
That'll be a great time. We can do a video. That'll be a review on the game.
Yeah. That would be funny.
Yeah, for sure. We'll play that. I do wonder if people are saying that they might print not as much like copies of the game, so I might just have to get one if they don't print a lot, or if like
Yeah.
nobody wants it. But then again, Balan Wonderworld isn't exactly an expensive game yet, so who knows? So we'll see. Maybe we'll get it direct. Maybe not. Like Nintendo always likes to do that, where we kind of think there's gonna be direct, and then there just isn't one. So,
Yeah. And you
or
know,
they do something completely different.
you should play it with Maple Miles too, and he'd dress up like the horse.
Yo, what's up, Demi?
Alright, just got back from Microplay and got a game that's
Yeah.
100. That's totally completed.
Yeah, seeing Microplay, they post some stuff, and like some of the stuff was really expensive, and I was like, okay. But yeah, maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll end up getting something, or a
Well-
partner showcase. Like, I think we're gonna get something either way, because apparently that Persona 3 didn't actually get announced for the Switch or something, but they will 100% announce that game releasing for the Switch. There's no way that Persona 3
Yeah.
Reload won't be on there.
Oh
so-
yeah, that's another thing too.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
thinking that Mario Kart will be in there 100%.
And then also all of those GameCube
no,
games, like
yeah, exactly.
I think they might do a thing where they just go through like a bunch of GameCube games. Honestly, I think that's probably gonna fill out a lot of this year. I think we'll get maybe 2 or 3 major $60 releases from Nintendo after Pikmin 4, but other than that, I think we're gonna get mostly like GameCube remasters, like Thousand Year Door, F-Zero GX, Metroid Prime 2, and well, I know 3 is a Wii game, but still.
Man, what makes you think that we'll get F-Zero GX?
It was,
Well,
I
there
think
was
it was,
like some rumor around it, but like to me, what I see, because that's a lot of stuff for Nintendo announcing like One Direct. So what I'm thinking is, we're probably gonna see the Direct open up with something like some new game, Maybe even a 2D Mario
Yeah,
game.
the 2D Mario is probably likely.
And then it will probably also, or they might just not put anything at the beginning. Sometimes they usually do that, where they just kind of cut to like DLC or something. Like they could put Zelda DLC at the beginning. I could see that happening. And then I think, because they're going to talk about that, and then they're probably going to go with Mario Kart DLC in there. They're probably going to announce, they're probably going to showcase everybody what to Switch, or maybe they just won't. Maybe they just don't feel like it. But I feel like they're going to do something like that. And then I think we're going to see probably a remaster of some game, either that F-Zero GX or even that Paper Mario, if it's real. Who even knows?
You know, with Paper Mario,
something like that could happen.
I think a Paper Mario remaster would make a lot of sense. Like I heard some things, like there was like one thing that said on both Super Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door that could work as a collection, kind of like 3D All Stars, or it could just be Thousand Year Door by itself. But I think they could, because I don't think if they're releasing the next Nintendo console, like let's say in holiday 2024. I don't think we're gonna get the next Paper Mario game until like 2025.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're gonna do another one on the Switch just due to the release schedule of.
Also, I feel like they're just running out of ideas at this point. So, I think doing a remake would make sense for this series, even if it feels like it's something Nintendo would just never do. But like, it does make sense if they were to do it. I guess really we're at just a weird point where the Switch has most of the games that are released, and some of them kind of feel like they were just done because they just had it, like Zelda and Splatoon 3. Those games could have easily fell into the next console, but they just weren't. So
yeah,
it's kind of weird, right?
I think another possibility is that we could get just a regular mini direct, not a partner showcase, where they
like I think that's possible. I guess to me it's like they just don't have a lineup this holiday. I know some people were reporting that it'd be light, but why would Nintendo want to not put any like game out for the holiday season with a console that's selling so well?
Yeah,
and they could easily do like a 2D Mario game in there. I think that would be the most likely. And then you know, maybe you have Metro. I feel like Metroid Prime 2 and 3 are also probably the remasters of those.
Yeah,
I'm not sure like how to the extent of like, you know, detail wise and like. Because I'm not even sure if the actual remaster was from the ground up, was it?
Yeah, no, it wasn't from the ground up, but they did change. I did think they changed like models, and obviously they changed textures as well. So,
I have 2 bars first. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. Like I feel like this is the most kind of like we don't really have a direction of what Nintendo's doing. So it's kind of hard to predict, but I'd say Mario Kart's going to be in there. I don't think we're going to see Kirby for a long while. I think the next time we're going to get a Kirby game is maybe even just next year.
And especially with Vanpool shutting down, like I don't know, like if we're going to.
Yeah, that I find is a bit strange because they helped them with a lot of the spin-offs and stuff. So I don't know what's going on. We'll see. I'd say it is very, very, very likely that we'll get a Nintendo Direct. I think even if it's a partner showcase, we're gonna get something.
Yeah.
But I would feel that it would be strange if it was a partner showcase because, or else they'd have to start randomly announcing games, right? And also looking at last year, right? We didn't really get a Nintendo Direct with main announcements, but we didn't get any announcements through the entire summer or even really September for that matter, did we? For the holiday, everything was already there, like Splatoon, Mario plus Rabbids, Bayonetta 3, and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were all already given us the release dates and info. So I feel like a trailer of some sort, even like for Pikmin 4, they could easily sneak
because
Pikmin 4 trailer in there.
Because that last trailer, we didn't really like. It didn't really reveal much.
No gameplay.
Yeah. And you know, another thing, I know there's probably not going to be anything else for Xenoblade 3 Major, but we still don't know about the Noah and Mio amiibo figures. That's something that they announced. I know this is like very random,
Yeah.
and it's very hyper fixation thing for me because I like
I
Xenoblade.
find it strange though. Like they'd have to, like, is there even data in the game to support those amiibos, or will that be just another update?
Yeah, I think it's probably gonna be an update. What I think it will add, I think that's gonna unlock like N and M outfits for Noah and Mio.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, because isn't the M outfit on Mio, isn't that only like temporary?
It is, yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
you're right.
So I think it would make a lot of sense if it was like N and M outfits, and then they could do like other like Mobius themed outfits for the other characters. Maybe not
Morbius.
Morbius.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I made a joke about that in my Xenoblade review. So
I mean, it was about time. I feel like that's the weight of someone who hasn't said anything because they're, yeah,
Just, yeah, it's
very
Nintendo
much
fans.
third wheel, very
Talk.
much third wheel wit right there. Just
Yeah.
Eh.
I guess I'm just trying to piece together the puzzle. It's been so long.
yeah, it's so weird how Nintendo's been
I'm just
releasing
trying to
things.
remind
Because in February, usually Nintendo has like something for like the latter half of the year. Well, after July
I
or
was
August.
pretty like
but-
underwhelmed with that direct. Anyways, I mean, it had some good stuff
You know,
in there.
I did like
but
it more.
It was,
I actually
it
did
just
like it.
blew up nowhere.
I did actually like it a little more than most directs because I feel like the info they revealed about other games or games that were already announced was pretty good. Like Pikmin 4, the Game Boy stuff was pretty cool as well.
yeah, that I really liked. But
Yeah.
to me, the direct kind of felt like it didn't really do anything for the future. Everything was kind of just for like that week that they announced, right? Because Metroid launched, the Game Boy stuff launched then as well.
Jack at
That
that gaming.
word.
Did you say what I think you just said? No.
I want you, you piece of shit.
I'm not even gonna read that out loud because that is just. Jack, I'm sorry, Jack at that gaming, but I don't know about that one.
That is what we call a.
I have a crush on
Dante.
Rosalina.
But not the baby one. That
No.
don't touch
No.
that with a 100-foot pole. No, I'm not even mentioning that comment. Yeah.
I won't even touch it with 101-foot pole. I'm having a blast playing with you guys. I'm having a blast playing with you too, Kirby.
Trying Desert. I do not like SNES Rainbow Road.
I like it more than 8 Rainbow Road though.
These are like some of the worst tracks.
Yeah, it's not the best for 200cc. I guess we'll see though in the week. Hopefully Nintendo
And I thought
does announce.
SSK's chat was horrific at times. Who is SSK?
Super Starfy.
Super Starfy. Oh.
Oh, if there's a Nintendo Direct, we'll probably definitely do a sort of a predictions video on there or something.
Yeah, there was a I just saw like there was a thing posted on Twitter where it showed it showed like the Mario baseball render with Nintendo and Nintendo Switch on there. That's
Yeah.
kind of weird. It is the old Mario baseball render, but I'm not sure if they're like, I don't know. It's
The
kinda-
Mario Baseball announcement?
Ooh.
It's
But
weird because
it
it's just a
has
random.
no
It's just a
content.
random sports analysis account, and they just like a bunch of like Nintendo fans just quote tweeted
I mean,
it.
that is a rumored game, is it not? The Mario Baseball could be happening. that'd be pretty cool. Although you know, it probably won't have anything to do.
Here we go again.
I also like how like Pokemon just hasn't really done much, and even though like last year, they literally released a bunch of games.
2 whole
within
games,
just, like,
yeah.
the span of like, actually in like 12 months, I'm pretty sure they released Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Legends Arceus, and as I say it like Legends Arceus, not Legends Arceus, and then
Scarlet and Violet.
Hit by one
yeah, they released all of those in 1 year, or the span of 1 year. I think it's kind of ridiculous, and then now they're just like,
yeah, now
doing DLC, but
now I replaced my copy of Pokemon Violet with Pokemon, or not Pokemon, but Sonic Adventure 2.
You're gonna say Pokemon Sonic Adventure?
No, I was gonna say Pokemon Adventure 2 at first.
Sonic Adventure 2, bitch.
Pokemon and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. I like that. They should make that.
I would
with
trade
Pikachu
in
and
my
Sonic
copy
together.
of Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet in for a toaster and a bath plug.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you get some toast out of that. I guess you get some use.
Yeah.
You know what they say, all toasters toast.
Toast.
And I would,
yeah, exactly.
and I would probably also just buy some bread. Just
You know,
just so the cashier doesn't raise any eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
but you know, I'm gonna give a slight I'm gonna give a slight critique on that video that says that where the guy was yelling about toasters don't toast toast, they toast bread. Well, actually, when Mario was saying all toasters toast toast, the first toast was a verb, and it was just toasting the toast. That's what it was referring to. It was toasting the bread into toast. So he's just saying toast toast.
It's a great scene.
Why did the toasters turn on when you unplug the toasters?
Yeah, you see, now we get all these, like, I've seen some of these weird videos, and some people actually, like, I don't think anyone would believe them, and I don't think they do, but it's like these, like, fake Nintendo League things, where it's just, like, names every game.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, or, like, some of the most ridiculous stuff ever. Yeah, I remember back in the day as well.
I saw one that said Metroid Prime Trilogy, and I was like, are you actually serious? Like, we already got the first game remastered. Like, are you seriously still...
Minecraft 2! Yeah, let's go.
Yo, Minecraft 2!
Yeah, there was like some video I found, and I'm not sure, I don't think anyone would believe it, but I feel like someone just would end up believing it, which is kind of like a little worrying, but I'm gonna try to find out. I'll read some of the games on it, because it was a little bit like, okay, I'm not sure if that's anywhere near possibilities. So.
On time. I remember like being a wee lad and watching like this video that was like, oh, these will be the new Nintendo games, and one of them was like Link: The Faces of Evil remastered.
That's a great game.
Was it like from the YouTube poop era?
No, it was probably like in 2012.
Well, I would say that,
probably the YouTube.
Yeah, that I would consider that the YouTube poop era.
And actually, speaking of which, favorite YouTube poop, go.
The Sky had a Ouija.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. What about you, Anton Retro?
I feel like the Mario's Flying Circus.
Oh, another underrated one that I like. I like the Squeegee series.
I feel like I've heard of that. All right, Mario's Flying Circus.
Have you heard?
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Squeegee series?
Maybe. I feel like you've talked about it at least.
Yeah, I think
once
I've.
or two.
Here it is. I found it. It's a great YouTube poop. It is like it's actually peak fiction. I don't know how they were able to create such a masterpiece.
And basically, the Squeegee is basically Squidward mixed with Ouija, and he basically he turns everyone into Squeegee. Basically, like he attacks them, and then they fly around into this circle, and then it plays that one song from that one DS game. You know that one? I forgot what it was called, but it's like this one Atlas DS game where it's like dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Do you know what song I'm talking about?
Maybe.
It's like
I
Under
don't
the
know.
Knife or something like that. It's like some, like,
One. Yeah. I know that one.
yeah, it's like.
Maybe I know, but I don't recall it.
And anywho, all right, my favorite YouTube poop. I don't know. Here's just like some top 3 off the top of my head. YTP Sexer. What else? This spin. I forgot what it was called, but it was like a Spinchbill, like Christmas special. It was like. It was like a cross between The Nightmare Before Christmas and like SpongeBob. It was YouTube poop with the two. And some Limp Bizkit YouTube poop.
It just narrowly beat
yeah.
Jack Attack Gaming.
Oh yeah, and also CDI Random RPG Battle. Both 1 and 2. Like those are great.
The Sky Had a Ouija is amazing.
Here, see, when I went to the game
guy had a
exchange,
Ouija.
when I went to the game exchange, I saw they had a copy of Hotel Mario, and it was like $200. I was like tempted to buy that. I was like, no, I don't even have a CDI. Like, what am I gonna? Even if I buy the game, I can't play it or do anything for that
What do you
price.
gain from this?
Doesn't the Meech have a CDI? I might be wrong, but
I don't know.
I think he streams that game.
Yeah, he played it on an emulator because or actually, he played it on an emulator. I think. I remember I found this emulator, and some guy for some reason was having you to pay for it, but I just found the free version. Like someone just got the little file and put it online, so I just downloaded it. Like,
why do they have
Are we
paid
really
versions
trying
of
to, like-
emulators? It's
why do we have a paid version of a CDI emulator? That's what I want
feel
to
like
know.
that. Like
Who
the,
is like genuinely going to be like, oh yes, guys, I need to buy an emulator to play a CDI game. I know emulating the CDI isn't easy, and maybe that's why he's kind of like compensating, but at the same time, most people make emulators for like the homebrew community, and like it's kind of weird to prod from an emulator. But
Okay.
Anyways, I ended up finding the file for free anyways, and I just downloaded it and played Hotel Mario until I kind of got really bored of it because it's repetitive and kind of boring after a while. So yeah, that was my experience of the game.
yeah, and you know,
And, Yeah.
I have a bold prediction for the next Nintendo Direct. We need even more systems to make the expansion pack worth it. I mean, you can only go so far with the Game Boy Advance. We need the CDI and Virtual Boy added.
Exactly.
Yes.
And Labo VR support.
Yeah, the Labo VR
Yeah,
support. Yeah,
I remember what the SpongeBob Christmas YouTube poop was called. It was called it's Skeleton's Revenge. That one's very good. Like I might watch that every Christmas along with all my other Christmas specials like Billy and Mandy Save Christmas.
for some reason I don't know why, but I just thought you were gonna say something Billy and Mandy. Like I just like thought it in the back of my mind right before you said it.
No. Oh.
Or Chowder Reanimate.
Wait, there's another.
Yeah,
it reanimates the Christmas episode.
I don't know why, but for some reason on this track, after the second lap, for some reason I assume it's like the end of the third lap. I don't know why. Maybe it's because this track is fairly long. I don't know. It doesn't even seem that long though. It's weird.
Yeah, I thought it was like,
hit by
I thought I
every
already
shell
got all
existence.
3, but then it was like another one. But you know what's the best Christmas special? Rhapsody 3 Kids. That is the greatest Christmas special of all time. I don't know how you can get better than that. Like that is like you just have to load that up and just play and be like, this is totally fine. This is normal, right? And then just be like, people are like, what is this?
Yeah, isn't there like
So
that?
it's like-
There's like that one clip where this kid was like, "Great grandma, this is the best Christmas ever."
That's like right at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And yes, I watched that movie. But it's so great. It's such a great, such a well-designed. It gets crazy. They actually got good actors for that film, should I say even film. They got good voice actors for it.
Film is an understatement.
Exactly. It is a cinematic masterpiece.
Cinemasterpiece.
Exactly. They got like Mark Hamill in there. They got like Nancy Cartwright, I think. Like they got like a lot of like
Nancy
voice
Cartwright is actually
actors.
in the Zula Patrol,
Yeah.
the show that only me and Soshi watched.
Uh,
Yeah, it is funny that like that production, like apparently it was kind of sketchy behind the scenes, but I just find it so interesting that film even exists,
Yeah.
and it's just funny to just watch, just to be like, this is a thing that it's real. So,
wait, do you guys know about the YouTube hoop Deliver Us?
no.
No.
That's
Like, to be
a
honest,
pretty
I
good-
never really watched a lot of YouTube hoops, or even like even just like YouTube stuff. I never really watched a lot of videos like when YouTube hoop were like a popular thing. But of course, I have seen some just on the internet every so often. But like, right, especially ones that are just randomly recommended from like 9 years ago, you know. But recently, I also think I told you that I got Mario's Teaches Typing for the
Oh
Mac.
yeah, I saw that.
I just need. I first I didn't know if that was the one that had the Mario, like the Mario head, but it apparently doesn't.
I
It
think
doesn't
that's
have the
Teaches
Mario
Typing
head.
2 that has
And
that.
it's
Mario
the second
Teaches
game.
Typing.
Yeah.
That's my goal. I need to get the second game now.
Mario Teaches Typing 2, baby, game of the year.
And the weird thing is that when I bought this game, they had 2 copies of it. They had 2 copies of Mario Teaches Typing, and then
isn't enough.
I just ended up buying the one, but like it was funny because the people I bought it from, they were like, why do you want this? It was kind of funny. Like, I don't think I don't know. Like, it was kind of weird. Like, but I was like, I just need it. Like, so I was just like, not literally, but like, I'll take your entire stock. You're the best game of all time, you know.
You know, I find it weird that like games like
man.
I find it weird like games like Mario's Missing and Mario's Time Machine are actually on the SNES and NES. Well, at least some of them are, but like I always
They're,
find
like,
it.
on both.
Yeah, I think it's so weird and surreal that they're actually on those systems. Because usually, like, they seem like games that would only be on the
Nice.
PC. Because it doesn't even seem like Nintendo would, like, approve those to be on an official Nintendo console.
Yeah, they are strange like games. I don't even like it's funny when I used to like back in the day before I even had like I just had like emulators with like NES games on it, right? And I'd see
Yeah.
Mario Teaches Typing. I see Mario Time Machine. I'm like, oh, what is this? Is this like a cool game? Right? So I play it and I'm just like, what am I playing? What
Mario's
what is
Missing.
this?
Mario's Missing is actually really cheap on the SNES. It's like,
Yeah, those games are pretty cheap to get.
yeah, considering how infamous it is, I'm kind of surprised. You'd think that would be something that like Mario fans that would be like a
I'm
highly
guessing
sought
because
after.
It's not
Yeah.
fair, and it's not exactly a good game. I think those are
Yeah.
2 factors. Because the one thing I've noticed that even if a game is ultra common, it can still be expensive, right?
Cramps, we don't. Sir.
Like what's a good
Oh,
example?
this might
Like,
actually be a lobby full of actual
Like-
people for once.
you get Yoshi's Island or see which one we get. But I'd say like if you look, at like Pokemon games. They are so common. I see them every store, everywhere I go. They always are there, right? But yet they're so expensive, right? Meanwhile, I
Yeah.
find some other random game that I've just like never heard about, and I'll see like I'll see like just the amount of copies. Oh, actually, no, just like so much more, like very few copies of that game, and it will be like very much cheaper compared to Pokemon. So I just find it interesting. It's really supply and demand, right? Like Pokemon, though, the thing is, Pokemon's a weird thing because it has a lot of supply, right? But I don't know. I just find it strange, and like those games are not hard to play either. So you think they'd be a little bit easier for people to access, but I don't know. But like one game I did see a lot when I went to the exchange, the swap meet was WarioWare Smooth Moves, and I got a copy of that game, and like there were so many copies there, and that game went up in price as well. I even seen a few Game and Warios here and there. Like so one was something like $200. I'm just like, no. The cheapest I saw was $80, but it was a bit ripped. And remember, this is Canadian, so it sounds way harder than it actually, I guess, would be. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, overall, I managed to get a few things here and there. I even got one of those, like I know Dimitri has some of those, the keychains, like the Game & Watch ones.
Yeah.
Game Watch.
I actually have
managed to get another one.
I have a
Useless,
friend that
I
has.
simply would have been in first.
I actually have
You
a
got
friend
into-
that has a few of those.
Yeah, I got another sealed one, because I have the Mario Bros. Sealed one, and then I got some like Carrera car one. I want to try to collect more of them, because a lot of them seem weird. There's like a Spider-Man one, and like Harry Potter.
That's
like,
interesting.
And they're licensed from Nintendo.
Yeah,
like,
that's so weird.
I find it weird. Like, why doesn't the company just make their own ones? But I guess Nintendo is like, we have the casing or like the design of the system. I honestly don't know why that even exists. Like, it's weird, and there's just so many franchises that have it. So I want to try to collect more of those. They seem pretty cool.
This is the closest race yet. Holy cannoli.
Okay.
Right.
But I bought a legendary game for the Game Boy as well, and I really hope they add it to Switch
Race one,
Online.
man, I'm trying to win. Trying to win this children's Mario Kart racing game. And I lost.
And Reese, do you know what that legendary game I bought is?
What?
It is obviously French translator for the Game Boy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how it's not on there. It is perfect.
Yeah.
And they gotta add the Spanish one. But you know what's really
Wait,
interesting? Like, yeah? Yes,
There's a Spanish French translator.
Yeah, they have a Spanish. There's like there's a series of Game Boy games by Infogrames. And there's like, they have like a bunch of them. Is it Infogrames or is it? Let's see. There's like Spell Checker, basically. They have that one. Oh, it's Infogenius, not Infogram. That's a different company.
Alright, Mute City, come on, Mute City.
They have literally on the Game Boy, you can get a spell checker, personal organizer, French translator, Spanish translator, and travel guide. You know, just like imagine bringing just imagine bringing your Game Boy with you, just like to school, and be like, I'm gonna use my French translator, or like popping in the personal organizer or spell checker and calculator. You know, like.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Like when I eventually visit like some place like Montreal or something, I could just bring the French translator or something.
Yeah. My guess though, like the thing is, I've never seen the Spanish one, and I'm guessing that the French one is probably more common in Canada than it would be for the Spanish one. So I'm guessing there's probably way more of the Spanish ones in the US, so. Because I guess it makes sense that I'd find a French one in Canada.
I am. I'm finally able to play as the Blue Falcon and Captain Falcon on the F-Zero track. I tried that last stream and it didn't work, and I was on Calamari freaking Desert.
Yeah.
This track is great on 200cc.
Yeah, this is clearly built for it. Wasn't this added? Oh, no, this is a base game track, right?
Yeah, but 200cc was actually added on the Wii
Why it
U.
works is because it's from
Yeah, because that was an update, right? So, but wasn't it? It was because I'm pretty sure then Big Blue was probably more designed for 200cc, right?
Yeah.
Then again, the 200cc might have been from the plans to begin with, which is why all these courses work pretty well with it. But you know what's another game that's pretty expensive now, Reese?
What?
Mario 64 DS.
Oh, really?
That game's like $30.
Wow, I actually have 2 copies of it. Well, I have one that doesn't work, my original copy of the game, and then I got another copy just so I can play it for nostalgia. And yeah, that's a pretty good copy. And I got it when
$30 isn't that expensive.
When I bought it, it was like 15, I think.
Yeah, that game was not expensive. Like, that's one of the most common games on the system to find, but for some reason it got really expensive. I noticed that game. I mean, even lots of DS games. It's pretty funny. Like, games I got like many years ago because they were just like $5 or $4. Like, I bought WarioWare DIY for like $4 complete, and I even bought Starfy for like $5 or something. And it's funny because now I see those games are they want like $30 to $40 for them. Ridiculous. Like, but then like another thing I always see, and it just actually like I just can't stand it, right? Is when you see a bin of Wii games, right? And like, you know those like terrible just random Nickelodeon Wii games, right?
That's not Big Blue. What?
Oh, Super Starfy.
Or like just shovelware.
Oh, Super Starfy said Game & Wario was $120 when you saw it.
So basically, there was one guy who had a bunch of Wii games, right? And he was selling like $20 for some just like $20 for each Wii game. Doesn't matter how like even just shovelware, stuff you don't want. Like, I don't understand. It was kind of weird. I'm like, who's buying this stuff? It's like, it's pretty strange.
I have a fun idea. Let's make a Dream Nintendo Direct. No, not referring to the content creator. Just as in the term Dream.
Dream Nintendo Direct.
No, but what I was saying.
Back to another Minecraft.
As I was saying, basically one game is for each person. Each of us, and then also each person watching the stream and everything. So say your dream game you want, like for example, for me it would be Thousand Year Door Remastered, like something somewhat relatively realistic, but like it could happen, like a remaster of a game, a new game that makes sense, something like that. But I kind of want to make
the biggest troll of all time. I just had the sense of the most big brain idea of all time. Okay, basically, to make the ultimate troll, you'd have to, like, you know, we do like direct streams, right?
Yeah.
And stuff, right? Essentially, you make a fake direct and then you put it in the stream so people are watching it, and then all of a sudden it starts like with something completely different. But then and then it's like, then people are like, what is happening? And it's just like, it just starts with like Paper Mario, or it starts with like Minecraft or some random something else, but it's like believable enough where you're like, what is happening?
Yeah, and then the people not actually watching the direct from Nintendo might believe it. That would be funny.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
But yeah, anyways, let's create our dream direct. So my game would be, well, I already mentioned it, Thousand Year Door Remastered. Which game are you willing to add, Anton and Hunter, and then also everyone in the chat?
I don't know, F-Zero. It could happen. I'm not on copium, chat. You're on copium.
See, I like to say Paper Mario, but I know you're gonna say that instead, so I'm gonna say I'm probably going. I don't know. There's so many. I think a 2D Mario game I'd like to see. I think just having a new one would be nice, but I don't know. I guess like just can't really think of too much that would like. I guess Dream doesn't have to be anything like. I guess it could be like a Mario Odyssey too, right?
Yeah. So and then Soshi said, "Duck Hunt." 2 words, Duck Hunt. So yeah, so far we have Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door
Actually,
remastered.
you know what? I'm gonna say Wario Land. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna
Okay,
put Wario Land.
Okay, and then we have Wario Land and F-Zero, and then Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
Mine would be a complete collection of the Starfy remakes and translations.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
New Rhythm Heaven? That'd be cool too. In fact, I
Yeah.
think that is possible. Xenoblade 4?
Hey, Gold Connor. You're welcome to join the stream if you want. I actually have a
Yo,
chat
what's up?
open on Discord.
Feel free to join if you want.
But yeah, right now we're coming up with a Dream Direct where each of us has our dream game that we want. So basically, so far we have Thousand Year Door remastered, F-Zero, and then Wario Land, Duck Hunt, Starfy Collection.
Banana.
I'm gonna say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. 6 more waves get like teased.
A new 2D Mario game that is full of creativity and has a new art style. Okay. Yeah, we'll add that on.
Because I wouldn't want to just like New Super Mario Bros. 3. That'd be kind of boring.
Yeah, we'll add that on to Anton's prediction.
I think it's very possible. I think this is like the first time where we're just gonna like, it's very just hard to tell what they're gonna do because honestly, looking at it, we don't have like very many TBA games anymore. If Metroid Prime releases soon, that's it.
Yeah.
Big Blue.
Right? Let's see. I'm gonna be the contrarian here.
Of
Watch
course.
it be mine. Watch it be mine. It's gonna be mine.
If it picks yours, we're getting a
Like-
partner showcase this week.
I wonder though, if we'd even get, like, I mean, Namco likes to, Bandai Namco likes to announce stuff in Nintendo Directs, right? And Capcom, right? I mean, like, look what happened. Doesn't like Bandai Namco always do something usually? Or and Square Enix, they love to put games in there too. Pac-Man World 2 remake. I could.
You know, I would really like a Pac-Man World 2 remake. I wouldn't actually mind a Pac-Man World 3 remake as well, because
Oh.
I feel like that game kind of needs a remake.
Or how about just a port of the 3DS game? I mean the DS
The
game.
DS game.
Ow.
Yeah, that game is genuinely terrible. I don't know, like, how? Like, it's so... Like, never once did I feel like I'm playing, like, a tech demo. Like, that game is not a game, okay? That is a tech demo. That thing is broken. Like, it's not playable. Like, I don't understand. It genuinely feels like a tech demo or, like, early beta.
That's weird.
Like, I don't know, I checked it out because I was like, oh, cool, Pac-Man World 3 on the DS. And I was
A Pac-Man
Little
World
did I
game on the
know.
DS. Wow. That's just like...
Oh, that sounds great. Why am I sad?
yeah, it's not great at all. I don't know. it just isn't like. It's just not. I don't even know if it's a game. It's just. I don't even know at this point. Yeah, it's not recommended. I think a 3D platformer on the Nintendo DS is a bad idea anyways. I mean Mario 64 makes it work, but like and some games do make it work, but most 3D games like that on the DS just
I'd like to see for the Dream Direct is I want to see Dream's face reveal the game. I would love a 2D Pac-Man game based off of the Pac-Man World or Pac-Man Museum Plus sprites. I love those sprites so much. That it's my profile picture style.
Guys, I think Susie from Deltarune is flirting with Reese and us, saying that we sound pretty. Susie says you guys sound so dang sexy.
No, also,
Marks.
Super Starfy as well.
Wow. Reese, do you know this? Do you know this person?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I wonder which course
Do not let Susie near Ireland, please.
Oh no. Things could go horribly wrong there.
Uh.
Oh, see?
Oh, I'm not surprised that Soshi is wearing the Pac-Man Me thing. I just noticed that now. You know, that would be amazing if they actually added Pac-Man to the roster. I know it's very unlikely, but I think it would be really cool.
I did it once. Do it again.
Yeah, Pac-Man is technically an existing Mario Kart character, so...
He's canon.
Imagine if Nintendo completely subverts our expectations, and doesn't go in line with the leaks, and just has a whole, like, has Wave 6 be entirely the arcade courses.
It is possible.
Please, no more red cells.
Diamond City? That'd be cool.
Still.
Yeah. Soshi would react like how I would react to a 1,000 Year Door remaster. If that were to happen.
You know one thing I really want to do, but I just don't know if it's possible. I want to build like almost a replica of Mario Kart Arcade.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Like my idea was that you just get like a like one of those wheels, and then you connect it to a computer running the game, and then you can play it like that. Again, build like a custom cabinet or something. Wouldn't that be neat?
Yeah. Do you know if the meeting place in Toronto has a arcade cabinet for one of the places for?
I don't know actually.
I think that would be cool if there was one there.
I mean, there probably are. I know there were DX ones in Niagara, but I don't actually know if there are any around there. I mean, maybe it is possible. I'm not sure you'd find.
I would love to see a
like the older
TTYD
ones,
remaster. That was my child.
That I have to say, like, if they actually announce that, it'll be so cool. But there's a part of me that's just like, oh, it's too good. It's just no, it's not gonna happen because it's too much of a good idea.
But the thing is, the last time something too good happened for me, as in terms of like an announcement or something, I would say either between Mario Party Superstars, or Steve and Smash. Yeah. Steve and Smash was one of them.
Actually, like a thing, because there's always Nintendo and SNES that are just like they're good, but they always have it like, okay, it could be better by doing this, right?
And then
but,
also,
like, Steve was, like, perfect.
and then also Kirby in the Forgotten Land, I would say is one of them, because like,
because it wasn't just like, oh, it's like semi 3D or like like it was
Childhood
pretty
mall.
much what it was, right? So I guess to me also Smash Bros is pretty much like that. In the entirety of Smash
Eastland and
Bros.
Dry Desert they look almost identical. I couldn't. I
Yeah.
almost forgot. It almost looked like everyone voted for Cheeseland.
Yeah,
Also,
it did.
This might be the first time I've ever raced in this track in years.
Yeah, this course isn't too popular.
Well, I actually did this earlier in the stream. Someone picked it earlier in the stream, I think. But I think I was in a different room then. That was back when we were talking about Primos.
Oh wait, isn't that?
Oh.
Is it that
Only
show or
Primos.
something?
Yes, yeah, that
The
one
band
show
was
that looks awful.
Like the Loud House.
Yeah.
But, like slightly different.
Yeah, it's basically the Loud House, but with a Mexican-American family.
Wait, isn't that the Quesadilla, the fucking?
Yeah, they already have a show.
Yeah,
like,
they
isn't it,
do,
like, a
yeah.
spin-off Of
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
Yeah, but
You
now
know,
it's
the
made
like
Disney
Casa
Channel.
Grandes or
It's,
something. It's
Yeah.
like with the,
Actually, it's called
something.
it's called Better Call Loud. It's a prequel to the Loud House. It's about Saul Loudman. And it's
Shut the fuck up.
Like I heard that there was a lot of like a lot of stuff announced recently from like Netflix and like some Disney
God,
stuff,
I'm doing terrible.
like Disney TV stuff. Even Cartoon Network kind of did like some things.
But yeah, speaking of Better Call Saul, I've been watching that show recently, and it's really good.
Yeah.
I know season 1 is kind of slow, but I'm still really enjoying it. But I'm looking forward to the later seasons.
It's still. Oh wait. I'm. This is going horribly.
Better Call Loud is way better than the Loud House, but not as good as Breaking Lower.
Breaking Loud.
No, he said Breaking Lower.
That's the ultimate version. It's like 2. They also announced that they're doing a Gumball season 7 as well. I find it weird that show, like, the last episode was in, like, 2019.
Wow.
When I think of 2019, I think it's, like, not that long ago, but it was actually 4 years ago now.
Yeah, it is weird, because, like, that show basically has had a hiatus for, like, 4 years. And probably, like, if it releases next year, the season, essentially it's been, like, 5 years.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, ridiculous. Like, there's no way that is taking that long. But I'm praying that the movie might have been canceled for it, though. Maybe. We're kind of seeing what happens with that.
Hey,
even,
Reese.
like, other Cartoon Network stuff, it's kind of old.
So she said, "Hey, Reese, do you intend on watching more HP Pac-Man soon?" But I feel like I'm a little too busy watching Bitter Coleslaw right now.
Better coleslaw.
Bitter Coleslaw.
Oh.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even eat regular coleslaw. Sometimes I'm fully convinced that coleslaw is not even a real food. And it probably isn't. I refuse to believe it. And
I mean, it tastes pretty good. I mean,
It depends on where you get it from sometimes. Like, I generally like
I
it.
don't want to.
I forgot there
people
were
aren't a
sidesteppers
big
on
fan
this
of
track.
course. But
Yeah,
I think it's okay.
Yeah, I feel like it looks a bit too rough compared to the other tracks that are on Wave 4.
It is the track
wait,
isn't as clearly defined, but I think some parts are nice though.
Which track are we talking about?
I think like some of the lighting, like the parking garage lighting, looks awful. Of like the
Yeah.
of like the sign outside, like. And even like the staircase that goes to like the train area is kind of weird, but.
Yeah, and I feel like in the booster course pass, like sometimes the collision can be kind of weird on things.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's unfortunate. Like some just Cartoon Network just like canceled like a bunch of stuff, right? With the so. But I mean, even so, like the entirety of like TV animation or like 2D animation in general, kind of like not a thing
Yeah.
as much as anymore as it used to be. Like it's kind of sad we don't have the eras of just, you know, like waiting on TV for like that show to start, you know, or
Yeah.
like it's kind of funny like the like my cousins, they don't know what commercials are, or like they basically
Wow.
just have like, I know, like they're so young that like when they go other places then there's like commercials or ads or like they don't know, they just have like Netflix and Disney Plus and old everything and YouTube, right? So they just watch whenever they want, anytime. Like you know, I just find that really weird, right? Where it's like, you know, us mostly like, you know, if you wanted to watch that new SpongeBob episode, you had to tune in, or you want to watch that special or that marathon, you had to tune in, right? Like,
Yeah.
there was nothing you could do about it. And then, you know, I think it's probably just that, right? Like, numbers apparently even of cartoons, like the viewings, haven't been very good. So, like, comparing the newer SpongeBob episodes, they aren't really seeing the amount of people watching it, amount of viewers, right? So.
But anyways, I think this is gonna be the last one that I do. I think I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon. Oh, but yeah, after this, Soshi, you can start your stream, and then I'll
Luigi.
I'll have everyone join your stream, Soshi. I'll keep the stream on for a couple minutes, just so everyone can join. You can start the stream, and then everyone can join yours. I think that's what I'll do. I'll direct everyone over to Soshi's stream.
Keep the Reese party going. It's your job, Soshi. You have to do this. Yeah, I'm glad they added this course. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, and it's my favorite rendition of Rainbow Road. I like how sometimes you're like, when you fall down on there, it seems like you're gliding, but you're not. Like, you're just kind of floating down because of the anti-gravity. It's so weird, like with the anti-gravity physics.
It's pretty cool.
I didn't get the items. Oh.
Oh, I'm not gonna stream tonight. Okay. That's okay. It's 10:09 p.m. at Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's when the predators come out.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the stream. But yeah, glad I am about to hit 25,000 subscribers. I have a few videos planned for that. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye. Stay perky!